Good morning to everybody out there. Going to start our day. Show you what we're going to do first today. I've got a drill out here with a large drill bit, and let me show you what I'm going to do with that. If you watched my video the other day when I was on top of the roof taking down all the pine needles that were up there, I also, a couple of weeks ago before I started making videos, I cleaned out these front gutters here on the front of the house. And of course they had pine needles and all the pieces of like the grit that comes off of the roof shingles. But over in this corner over here, whoever put this up didn't put a downspout on this side. There's just one downspout all the way at the other end. And then also when they put this up on this side, it's not level. And so the water in this whole corner just stands there, and it's been there for quite a long time. So I'm going to get up there and take that drill and drill some holes to let that drain out, and I'll show you just how nasty it is up there. But something's got to get done. Also, tomorrow we got a cold front coming through, so it's supposed to rain pretty good. So let's get this taken care of. Well, I got kind of lucky. The water must have just evaporated. It was probably a couple inches thick here all the way down in this corner, but it's been dry and hot here for the past couple of days, so it evaporated. But I'm going to go ahead and drill some holes just down in this far end here so the water won't collect down here, and it'll drain out. And then I've got to take time and take all this material that's come off the roof. It's all like sandy material, and it's all in all the gutters. And there, as you can see, I put about 10 holes or so just in this one corner, because this is the corner that, like I said, holds all the water and it doesn't drain out because it's the gutter is not level. So now I want to take some time and get all of this material out of the gutter. Alright, so that looks much better, and I cleaned a lot of that debris out of there and put a couple more holes a little bit further down. And the reason I made the holes so big, I was going to make them a little bit smaller, but some of this stuff will clog up the holes, and still might with these bigger holes. But the bigger holes are, I think, definitely way to go to at least make it so possibly it won't clog up. So you can see all this sandy type material, almost like kitty litter type material. That's all the stuff that washes off the shingles. Can cause it so the water doesn't move down to go down to the downspout. And as you can see, the pine needles are already back again after I cleaned them out the other day. See if I can show you guys this hawk that's been hanging around our house for the past couple of weeks. He was chasing a squirrel the other day. He's up here. I heard him. I was coming out to the car. I heard him calling out. Well, there he goes. Alright everybody, I am off to Michael's to get some material to recover the bar stools and work on that project, and also try to fix those seats. If you saw yesterday's video, I couldn't get any help in Walmart getting the material I wanted, so they lost my business, and I'll be going to Michael's. Michael's was a bust on the fabric. They carry fabric, but it's they don't hardly carry that much, and it's just in you know, like 1.5 yards or 2 yards, and they didn't have anything that I really wanted, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere. I think there's a Joann Fabrics here somewhere. Alright guys, I'm getting out of my element here. Now I'm going into Joann Fabrics. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make dinner. We're gonna have Hormel beef tips and gravy with Idahoan 4-cheese mashed potatoes, and Mom wants Bruce's yams. It says cut sweet potatoes and syrup, and then I'll show you how we add a lot more calories and make it sweeter. And they can have some sweet Hawaiian rolls too. You take the yams and heat them up. So you put a couple of spoonfuls of sugar in there. And then you are going to get the cinnamon and sugar. All right, and that sugar's melted in there. Now you take the cinnamon and sugar and just put quite a bit of that in there. And in this house, they like the sweeter the better. And then there's one last thing to finish that off. And now I've removed the sweet potatoes from the heat and they're still really hot. You can get some of this fluff marshmallow, or some places just says marshmallow. You just take a couple of dabs of that and put it on top of the sweet potatoes and it will melt, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. And there's what the sweet potatoes look with the marshmallow melted inside of it. There we are. You have your 2 Hawaiian rolls and your 4 cheese potatoes and the beef and gravy and the sweet potatoes with marshmallow on top. All right, everybody, I'm going to tell you about the surprise before we actually get there. I drove down to Sarasota, where Nik Wallenda is practicing for his big walk in Chicago. I believe it's sometime in November. So he's doing his practice down here in Sarasota, so I decided to come down. They've got open practice and film it. I actually met his, I believe it's his great-great-great-grandfather, Carl Wallenda, and actually got his autograph, so this will be pretty cool.
So that helps with that. Folks, let's give Nik a big hand as he gets started on his walk here. Folks, let's give it to Nick as he gets to the top of the crane there. About 84 feet in the air right there at that point. Let's give a big hand for Nick as he comes on into the 10 here, folks. Come on.
Say is wow, I got to actually meet Nik Wallenda, got to shake his hand, got his autograph, got pictures taken with him. It's unbelievable. And it's just also unbelievable that I met his great-great-grandfather when I was in middle school and got his autograph too as well. Well, like I said, everybody in the car, that was just amazing to be able to meet Nik Wallenda and get his autograph and talk to him for a while. Was just amazing. The poster only cost me $10, and he signed it for me, and there's his signature right there. And also, like I said, in the car, it's kind of nostalgic and really cool that I took a class in his great uncle's class when I was in middle school. His name was Gunther Wallenda, and I took a circus history class, and one year we were all assembled in the auditorium, and his great-grandfather, Carl Wallenda, came in, of course, the great Carl Wallenda, and I was able to get his autograph too as well. The only thing is I've got to figure out where I have it. I think I have it in a lockbox somewhere, so I'll have to find that, and I'll show that to you guys. But let me roll in real quick the picture of me and him. There's two pictures side by side. He walked 3 different times, 2 very long walks, and then a shorter walk that he did blindfolded too as well. But then I'll make a separate video because it's a lot of footage that I wouldn't be able to put in this whole vlog. They'll do a separate video of that. Well, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was a great thrill to meet Nik Wallenda. As always, if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. That really helps the channel grow. Please leave comments if you would like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I make it a lot easier now to subscribe. You can just wait to the end of the video and hit the subscribe button, and it will take you right to where you can subscribe. So thanks for everybody's support in the daily vlogs, and we will see you tomorrow.